YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen. Alright, so last night I uploaded the first batch of YouTube videos. So I actually uploaded about 9 videos, but they're like set to release, so one video comes out each day. I'm sure you probably have noticed that by now. But yeah, so basically I just uploaded 9 videos and they're in 1080p, as I'm sure you can tell already. But I just scheduled them so that one video uploads each day at the same time, and that way you can kind of just follow along on the journey. So each day, you know, you wake up and you know there's a new video, so you can follow along as if you're on the journey, even though it's like basically a 2-week delay. Like whenever a video comes out, it's more like 16 days after it actually happened, but at least, you know, there's a video every single day. But yeah, it was pretty easy just to upload them and schedule them. It's super easy. So got that all done, and then got some food, you know, for my resupply. Went to Walmart for my resupply, which is always good. Always have all the options that you need, and it's pretty cheap. So yeah, basically have 3 days to get to Pine, which is the next town, and it's about 70 miles from here, so pretty easy to do that in 3 days. Bit of a late start today, it's like already 12 o'clock, but you know, maybe I can do 20 miles today or something, and then that just means 2 25-mile days afterwards, so it should be fine. It's also supposed to rain on Tuesday, and I think it's supposed to rain like a decent amount, not like a few days ago or whenever it was, where it just like barely rained a little bit. I think it might actually be properly raining, so I might have to be careful where I camp tomorrow night, and then also might want to just try and get into Pine quickly rather than like spend the whole day in the rain. So yeah, just got to figure that out, figure out Trail Angel and Pine. I think there's a Trail Angel and Pine who will do, you know, the usual, pick me up and let me stay and all that, hopefully. So yeah, just got to figure all that out. I think I got a lot of elevation up ahead, you know, as usual. But especially whenever you leave like a town, it wasn't actually in a town, it was just off the highway. But, well, I mean, I went into Phoenix, but whenever you leave like something like that, it's always, you're going up because you're like, you know, the highway's in the valley, and so I've got mountains ahead of me. So today will be lots of elevation. So also while I was at Walmart in Phoenix, I got a new water filter because I mentioned, not sure when I mentioned it, but I mentioned that my water filter called the B3 is getting really slow, and it got to the point where it was just really a chore to filter water, because it would take like, if you're squeezing with all your might, and it takes like 15 minutes to filter a litre of water, and normally when I stop I filter like 2 litres or something. So it's like half an hour, and yeah, it's kind of nice to take a break, but sometimes you just want to keep moving. And also because you're having to squeeze the bag so hard with both hands, you can't be like also eating food at the same time while you take a break, or looking at the maps or anything. You're literally just sitting there squeezing a bag as hard as you can for like 20-30 minutes or something for a couple litres. Anyway, I got a Sawyer squeeze instead. The B3 apparently can be good if you get like a pre-filter on it, and it also probably depends on the type of water sources. But yeah, now I have a Sawyer squeeze, which I've used in the past, and Sawyer squeeze is it's a great filter. It's pretty reliable. So it's really nice to have a new filter now. That B3 filter was driving me crazy, and so the soya squeeze, I mean, it feels like impossibly fast flow. It's great, actually. Really happy about it. It's also really convenient that they sell the soy squeeze filter at Walmart, because, you know, I was able to get all my food for the next few days, and I was able to replace my water filter. So, you know, I didn't have to go to separate shops, didn't have to go to REI or something. So yeah, Walmart really does have everything. And it's crazy how many Walmarts there are. There's just like, you just see so many Walmarts. If you like type in Walmart on Google Maps, it's crazy how many of them come up. You're like guaranteed to be like really close to one. So it was only a 10-minute walk from where I was staying to get to the Walmart and get everything I need. So really easy. So I'm entering the Mazatzal wilderness. Probably pronouncing it wrong. Mazatzal? I don't know. So it's already about 5:30 now. I've only done about 10 miles today because I had a late start, like 12:30. Well, 12 or 12:30, around there is when I started. And I took like an hour-long break from 1:30 to 2:30, which I don't normally take such long breaks, but I think I'm going to start making a habit of that, just because it's so hot at that time of day that it's just like not that enjoyable, especially if you try and go uphill. You know, it's just like, it's a good time to just take a break basically. I think I need to start getting in the habit of getting up early, like at sunrise or before sunrise, and hiking, you know, a decent number of miles, and then just taking it easy, taking it slow, maybe taking long breaks in the middle of the day and then picking it up later. Because now that it's like 5:30, I'm cruising. Like, it's easy, really easy hiking compared to like when I started the day in the middle of the day. So yeah, I think I'm going to start making a habit of that, because, you know, hiking in the mornings and the evenings is just so much more enjoyable. So I might as well just kind of find somewhere in the shade and relax in the middle of the day. pretty amazing how strong the smell is from these flowers. It's such a nice smell, and you can actually smell it like before you even notice the flowers, you start smelling them. So far today the hiking's been really easy, you know. It's been, obviously I said it was quite hot when I started out, but the terrain has been really easy. Just like not very steep, even if it's a decent amount of elevation, like overall it's pretty spread out. So it's not steep, it's not rocky, it's pretty easy to walk. So hopefully it remains that way for the night hiking, because tonight I would like to do, as usual, just kind of do like a couple hours in the dark. You know, I've been really starting to enjoy the night hiking, so, but I kind of have a habit of, for some reason, it always seems to be like the worst stretch of trail, like the worst, like, you know, 3 or 5 miles, whatever it happens to be. It just happens to be like when I'm hiking at night, so hopefully it's not like that tonight, but we'll see.